Legend Rex Omar, who's already here. But let's go to the Volta region, Keta to be specific. There's Justice for Maya campaign that's on. The Member of Parliament for the area, Honorable Gakpe, has petitioned the Speaker of Parliament. Helen, what is he saying?
All right. So again, it's from the office of the Member of Parliament, Honorable Kwame Gakpe, Keta constituency. It's addressed to the IGP, Ghana Police Service, Police Headquarters in Accra. Fairly lengthy, so allow me to redact some portions so we can get onto the matter. Dear Sir, petition on the death of Jeffrey Pesenu while in the custody of the police officer stationed at Keta Divisional Headquarters. It reads as follows. I am writing on my own behalf and on behalf of the people of Keta to formally petition your office on the unprofessional and inhumane conduct of officers from the Keta Police Division, which tragically led to the death of Mr. Jerry Pesonu, aka Maya, on the 6th of June 2024.
Let's check out page 2, the demands that the Member of Parliament is making.
Okay.
He itemized them there.
Indeed.
Right?
He says, I am therefore petitioning your office to 1, cause a full-scale investigation into the circumstances leading to the death of the deceased while in the custody of your officers. 2, allow for an independent autopsy to be conducted at a highly reputable pathology center in Ghana, with costs covered by the police to establish the true cause of death. 3, initiate or cause to be initiated disciplinary and criminal proceedings against any officer and persons found culpable in the death of the deceased. 4, immediately suspend the officers involved in this matter to ensure an impartial investigation. And finally, 5, provide regular updates on the progress of the investigation and assurances that justice will prevail.
Thank you very much, Helen. Joining me on the phone line now is Honorable Kwame Gakpe. He's the Member of Parliament for Keta, and Bernard Doe Williams is the Chairman of Justice for Maya movement. Gentlemen, Akpe, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. We are doing well. We are doing good. Fine.
Great. Honorable Gakpe, let me begin with you. Why have you found it necessary to petition Parliament when the people on the ground are already demanding from the police the very things that you are asking for?
Yes, the people, I represent the people in Parliament, and then they are my constituents. And if such issues are happening in my constituents, I need to step in and then actually take their fight higher to the higher level so that justice will be done to Maya. Basically, that's what we are doing. Because sometimes, in this country where people write to police, that agency is taking up the case, they put that agency in it. It's not there. So, as a member of Parliament representing the good people of Keta, I need to take the fight for them. That's basically what I'm doing.
Though, how long has Maya been dead? Hello, Doe.
Hello.
How long has Maya been dead?
For a couple of 3 weeks now, to be precise.
And describe for me what the mood and feel is like in Keta today, and even when he died.
Thank you, Johnny. From that time till date, I want to tell you that situation on the ground is very bad, as all the youth are very much angry, and you can imagine how the circumstances are going to be, leading to a brother who is elderly, only to be taken to the police station and will be pronounced dead within a couple of hours.
Have the police been in touch with you, the family, because you're asking for autopsy? The last time I spoke with a member of your group, there were suspicions that he must have been beaten in police custody, and which is why he is dead. You also raised concerns that he was taken to the morgue without the say-so of the family or without the information to the family. What has changed? Has anything changed?
Very well. We had a visitors from the PPSB, that's the Police Professional Standard Bureau, who were with us a couple of days ago to actually go into investigations to ascertain the truth behind the death of our brother Jerry, a.k.a. Maya. What they have gathered so far on the ground from the witnesses, account and all that, we can say, of course, the police have gotten our letter, our petition, and they are acting on it as we believe they will unravel the truth behind the death of our brother.
Honorable Gakpe, how soon do you want the Speaker of Parliament to admit this and to get into it?
Oh, technically, I think if everything goes well today, I'll be on the floor of Parliament today. If not today, then tomorrow. And I personally, almost about 2 weeks now, visited the Interior Minister to discuss this issue with him. Right at my front, he called the police administration to go into it and demand reports within 2 weeks to feed me. So those are some of the background work we are doing.
What does this say between you, the Member of Parliament, the DC, and the people, and the relationship with the police? What does this say of your relationship with the police? Has it always been this way, or has it been a very smooth and calm relationship?
Technically, I think the police in Qatar are not bad. They are very calm. And then I don't know the reason why these two policemen goes for the first arrest. At the end of the day, it is alleged that they have used electricity cable to hit the guy. And in addition to that, arrested him more or less in a humane manner. And at the end of the day, our dear brother lost his life. And that is the mystery we all want to unravel. That is why we are calling on independent pathology center to do the due diligence so that we have independent opinion. Because here we are in between the police. The police are being seen as a corporate. So involving themselves in pathological issues, right. We don't know. We can compromise on the evidence. Because at this moment, we are not trusting them. So we need an independent body to do that so that we can unravel the true reflection of what happened.
Bernard, the family, I mean, I'm sure he left behind an immediate family, a nuclear family. How are they faring? Do we know?
In fact, the wife and the child are not in Ghana. They are abroad and hoping to meet their father, a husband, and only to hear his sad demise. So for now, I want to assure you that they are not taking it lightly, and they wouldn't wait any longer for justice to be served on this innocent blood. And that of the paternal and the maternal family as well. They are very critical about the outcome of this result, for which reason we are all calling for an independent, pathologist to give us the report that we are all looking up to. Because there's no way somebody can tell us this man was not manhandled and that the police are not the people who have done this, an inhuman, behavior leading to his sad death. Yeah.
A lot of emotion is oozing out of you and your voice. You lead a very young, energetic, and enthusiastic youth group. How do we get some commitment from you that there won't be reprisal attacks, especially on the police, because lots of the emotions are oozing out at this time?
My brother, I'm very much angry over this, and I'm hungry for justice for my brother, because if not the way we have been trained by our parents and forefathers as being decent people in Qatar, I think this thing would have escalated by now. And I'm the leader of the youth, of course, but then, if not because of the respect they have for me, something else might have happened by now. And as I speak to you, the people involved, the people we have believed to have had hand in this whole, gruesome murder, are not being brought to book. Even those who we think or thought, supported the police or made this complaint to the police are still loitering around, bragging, using unnecessary words against us, as if the laws of the land are no longer working. So I want to be honest with you that, of course, we are calming down the nerves of this youth, making sure, we wait for justice to be served. But again, I think there must be an initial step to be taken, as we all know that anybody who is found wanting of committing one crime or the other, especially first-degree felony crimes, must be, be in detention by now.
There's no definition of crime at this time. So I'd like you to tone down your emotions and then allow the investigations to conclude, and then based on that we can take the decisions and start naming crimes. Okay?
Very well. I would agree with you to say so.
Okay.
But then what I want to say here is that we have, for my security knowledge, we have self-protection custody. And then we also have detective custody. This is issue, of committing crime and murder. We are not saying, as it has been alleged, they are the people, or it is true as we can say, but I believe for their own safety and for the law to take its own course, they must be somewhere without being visible to the public, whereas agitations are still mounting up, and then, we don't know how it might end. That is why I'm saying that's fine.
We hear you.
It will be prudent, okay? It will be prudent for protection of themselves and also for the law to work.
I think your point is well made. Thank you very much, Bernard. Gakpe, you have the final word. What do you leave us with?
Oh, I just want to assure the constituents that the justice for our colleagues, we will do everything within our might to make sure justice is served. And we are not going to shelve anyone. So let's exploit the diplomatic means first. And then if we don't achieve our objective, then we find other lawful, legally approaches or alternatives we are going to use.
Thank you very much. Honorable Kwame Jujoli Gakpe is the Member of Parliament for Keta and Bernard Doe Williams, Chairman, Justice for Maya Movement. We're grateful that you could speak to us this morning. It's 15 minutes after 9 on 3FM 92.7. We now hand over the microphone to the legend.